Alright, hey y'all. So look, I'm gonna make some avocado dip today. I told y'all about that avocado in one of my previous videos. Don't mind my little 4-day-old curls, but you know it is what it is. So right now I'm gonna slice up some garlic, some fresh garlic. But listen, I saw somebody talking shit about the garlic that comes in the little bottles like this, saying that it's like it's no good, it's trash. I heard somebody saying like, oh yeah, you know, that's the shortcut. Baby, you know, like we need shortcuts. Like when you cooking, if you like really cook, let me tell you something. Shortcuts sometimes can be your best friend. This is me trying to press the garlic down. Shortcut can be your best friend because in addition to that garlic that comes in that bottle right there, that minced garlic, I love that minced garlic from Spice World. Even though they're saying it's not like the best garlic you can use, you need to get a garlic press and all that kind of stuff. Honey, I'm old school, baby. I press it down, bust it open, then I chop it up. Hey, baby, that could be a song, right? Press it down, bust it open, chop it up. Press it down, bust it open, chop it up. Hey! I mean, you know, I make a song out of anything. But I'm just saying. So, I'm going to use some of that Spice Island garlic. It's called Spice Island Spice World. Spice World garlic. I'm going to use some of that. And then I'm going to use a little fresh garlic too, just for a little razzle-dazzle. You know, just so, I don't know. Because I wasn't doing it at first. Like I said, well, I don't think I said it in this video, but guacamole, I'm not a big fan of cilantro at all. I'm not a fan of cilantro. I'm not going to say I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like cilantro, period. So, you know, my stomach don't like cilantro, period. So, Mexican food, I love it going down. Don't love it coming out. You know, just don't agree with me and my situation, the way my stomach's set up. So, yeah, no. So, I wanted to make a twist, but I like avocado. I like avocado toast. I like avocado with different seasons on it and everything like that. So I wanted to make me some guacamole that was conducive to my taste buds. So what I did and what I'm doing is making the Shaun-Guac. So like I said, I promised to get more content. So here I am with more content. And one of those things, it may interest you, it may not. But this is a good, healthy little snack. And, I mean, you can make it unhealthy, too, though. You can make it unhealthy. But, I mean, you know, you can get it a little more tasty, you know, with, you can change it from vegan to non-vegan. Or you can change it, you can do whatever you feeling. However, you can make it as a dip. You can make it on your toast, but it's a good little avocado spread that goes with everything. And it's a little spicy. So what I do is I usually get the minced jalapenos, but they didn't have any. So I had to get the whole jalapenos, the sliced jalapenos. So I'm going to chop some of those up. I also have some onion. And that's the other garlic. That's the fresh garlic that I chopped up right there. And then I got some strips of red peppers. This is the key right here. The red peppers. You gotta have red peppers. Because green bell peppers, you know, they've got a specific taste to them as well. Those green peppers do. And I love a bell pepper, child. Don't get me wrong. I love a bell pepper. But it has a specific taste to it. The red peppers, which taste like bell peppers. But the red peppers, they're sweeter. They're a lot sweeter. And yeah, I just love red peppers in certain dishes. I really, really do. And this is one of those dishes where the red peppers bring a little bit of sweetness to it and gives it a nice, pretty color, too, with the avocados. So, also what I do is, too, when I buy my avocados, I buy 4 or 5, maybe 6 of them. I use about 2 or 3 at a time. But I get the smaller avocados. I get, like, the smaller size ones. You can see them in my hand. They're like a smaller size instead of the bigger avocados because they take a longer time to ripen. So what I'll do is I'll get 4 or 5 of these, and then at a time, I sit them out on my counter in a bowl and let them kind of ripen up some, right? So that usually takes a couple of days to ripen up some. 2 or 3 days to ripen up to get soft. Just soft enough, ripe enough to where you can kind of squeeze it in your hand. You don't want it to be mushy. You don't want, because that's when you cut it open, there's going to be some brown spots in there. You're going to waste a lot of your avocado because those brown spots. I ain't putting the brown spots in my I'm not going to do that. I don't like brown and nothing. Even though, they say the brown banana is good for you, and all of that stuff. The more ripe it is, those little brown spots don't do anything to you. But, it just, you eat with your eyes first. Aesthetically, brown spots don't work for me. So I ain't eating them with no brown spots. So I'll pull those brown spots out. Well, if you got them in your avocado ain't but that big once you cut it open and get the seed out. So it's not a whole lot of the fruit in there, especially in these smaller ones. So I don't, I'll try to make sure when I get my avocados, I get the hardest ones that are there, the ones that are non-ripe, and I let them sit out a couple of days on my own, 2 or 3 days. I let them sit out in the counter, in the bowl. When they start to soften up a little bit, then I'll put them in the refrigerator. And then let them sit a day in the refrigerator because I want my avocado cold when I make my dip. So when I make my avocado spread, avocado spread, dip spread, whatever you want to call it. So then I got my jalapenos chopped up. I got my red peppers chopped up. So I got my red peppers. I got my avocados. I ain't got the avocados in it yet. But I ain't got no measurements on nothing. So you have to do it to your taste. So whatever tastes good for you. For me, I like a little more jalapeno because I like a little more spicy. I like a little more red pepper than what I've got. I like a little bit more jalapeno than what I got too. So I'm probably going to chop up a little more jalapeno, but I'm out of red peppers. So this will be my last batch. So I just had to chop it up as finely as you can because it makes it spread a little more, whatever. It's maybe a psychological thing, but if I chop it up a little finer, it'll make me feel like I got a little more red pepper distributed throughout my spread, my avocado spread, my Shaun-Guac. So once you got that together, then you cut your avocado. I just simply do it like that. Cut it around in a circle, half and half like that. That's what I do. Twist it like that. Take my seed out. Now look at that. No brown spots. None. No brown spots at all. This is exactly what I like for my avocado to look like. Just like that. So then I do my nice little slice. 1, 2, 3, 4 down the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get a better little camera set up right now. It's just propped up next to the microwave. I'm right here in front of you. I'm just trying to test and see how this content goes. Once I test and see how this content goes and see if y'all like it, see if y'all comment, I appreciate feedback. See how y'all feel about it. Then I'll determine which way I'm going to move next. So this is just kind of like a test run to see what everybody thinks about everything. And then we'll move on. So that's where I'm at right now. Then I take my spoon and just dig it out. So, same thing with the other half. I got two guacamoles. 2 avocados to go on this spread. 2 small avocados. Like I said earlier. And I slice it across. Just give me some small little squares. And then I take my spoon and I dig it out. So, that's what I do. Get it all out. I usually can do it in one good spoon. There we go. Get it all out. Put it in the bowl. I put it by itself. I put it in another bowl by itself because I got all my vegetables cut up in another bowl. So I put this in here by itself first because what I want to do is smash it up a little bit with my fork. Because you want some chunks of guacamole in there. I keep saying guacamole. You want some chunks. I ain't no Food Network. I'm not a food, cook, like a professional cook or nothing like that. I'm a grandmama cook. I'm a granny girl cook and a daddy's girl cook. My daddy, my mama, my granny taught me how to cook. So, I'm just trying this out content-wise to see what y'all like. Y'all like our food, so I thought maybe you like to see what goes into making it. So, and it's always some love in there, a little bit of attitude, a little bit of skill, a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of fuckery, a little bit of foolery, lots of laughs, always lots of laughs. So, since we're getting ready to, we're in the process of prepping the garden, I wish this was something I could grow here, but I don't think I can grow it down here, or it's just going to take too long or something like that. But one thing we did start last year that takes over a year to grow was the lemon tree. So we had to keep the lemon tree in the house for the whole year. We had to keep that. I got a few other plant babies here too. We got a few other inside plant babies that have done well. We've kept them alive. And I've said before, I'm not really a good plant parent to indoor plants. I do really well with outside plants. But indoor plants, I'm not that good at. Now, my grandmother, she was fantastic. She had plants that were older than me when she passed away. I think her daughter may have some of them out of her house. But she had plants that were 30 and 40 years old, honey. No lie. Plants that were older than me. But me, inside plants, it just never was really my thing. But I did not get defeated. I tried again last year. Me, Dad, we tried again. So we have some that have lasted. And we kept the lemon tree alive. It got all the way down to one leaf, y'all. My lemon tree got all the way down to one leaf. But now it's got about 10, 15 leaves on it, baby. And it's almost ready to go outside because it takes about a year and a half, 2 years for a lemon tree to grow. So, only thing we have left to do now is to prune it and get it outside when it's going to be a good steady temperature. So, well, I've done with my guac now. So, wish us luck on that. I have smashed it up some. Still leaving some good chunks. My avocado. Still leaving some good chunks. Now, I'm going to put all my vegetables in there with it, too. Right? We're going to put all those good vegetables in there, too. And like I said, I think I still need some more jalapenos because I like spicy stuff. So, but this is the thing. If you put the jalapenos in there, it's not hot. It just gives it a little kick. It's not necessarily hot. Hold on. Daddy telling me to check his cookies. Daddy always got some cookies. Somewhere with something sweet. Got some cookies. So, look what he got in the oven. Some cookies. What kind of cookies are these? Reese's Pieces cookies. Is this how you want them? Put them back just a few more minutes. Okay, these going back in for a couple more minutes. So, let me not play because I'm going to eat one of them cookies too. I mean, I know. I'm sorry. You know, it is what it is. I'm a work in progress. But I'm definitely going to have one of those too. I'm hungry. So instead of eating a late night meal or something like super heavy or something, this is what I've used to replace that. My late night cravings for something to put in my mouth to snack on. Now, I've used the avocado toast. So, and then when I'm feeling jazzy, I put a little, bacon on top. You know, so I'm feeling kind of jazzy tonight. I already fixed some bacon, child. Listen, that's one of the things I'm trying to get rid of. I do pretty good on all pork. I really do. I do pretty good. Ham, you know, all of that kind of stuff. I do pretty good on that. But this right bacon right here, baby, it's so hard to let go of. It's hard to say goodbye to yesterday on that right bacon. It's fine. But, so when I'm feeling a little jazzy, I crumble me up a few pieces of right bacon and put it on top of that. When I'm feeling a little bougie, I say screw the right bacon. I take my avocado spread, I spread it thinly on my sourdough toast, and I may sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on there, and that's that on that, okay? With a bottle of water. Look, you know, I'm a work in progress. Some days good, some days bad. But, you know, we all just trying to keep on living. So I got everything in there. I got all my veggies in there, right? So then I go with some seasons, which is regular seasonings, onion powder, garlic powder. Even though I got onion and garlic both in there, I still want a little onion powder and a little garlic powder. Over here, we're watching our blood pressure, so everything is salt-free over here. So we'd already been to a low-sodium type of diet, but recently, Dad has had some high blood pressure issues, which he's never had before. I've had some high blood pressure issues, so we have totally tried to eliminate MSG in our diet at all. So we got some garlic and onion powder. And then I like the cracked peppercorn. I love that. It's a good staple. It's got a little salt in there, I believe, but just a little dash of that. But I also love real cracked peppercorn. So with the grinder. So I use that as well. And then this is the secret. I'm going to tell y'all what the secret is. I know y'all want to know the secret. I'm going to tell y'all what the secret is. I'm going to go ahead and tell the secret. You heard it here first, because ain't nobody doing this. I know they not. But I'm going to tell y'all what the secret is. The secret seasoning is, you got to get your seasoning that has lime in it as well, because that's the secret ingredient to guacamole, is the lime. That brings everything together. So, you know what it is. If you know, you know. You can put it in the comments, or you can't, but that's all I'm going to say on that. So you get your seasoning that has some lime in it, or you can use some fresh lime as well. I also like a little fresh lime. If I've got a lime here, I'll slice off a piece and put me a little fresh lime in there too. I also like a little Tony's season as well. I like the Tony's, but we have the low sodium Tony's. The one that has no salt. Look at that. No salt. The no salt Tony season. It tastes just the same, honey. It tastes just the same. And you don't miss it. You don't miss it at all. And this is what's crazy. We thought that getting the pink Himalayan salt, we thought that using it would be better for us. Okay. I just used a couple of cracks for that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But as I was talking, I did it in a moment of full disclosure and transparency. I put a little bit in there, but Daddy doesn't eat it, so we don't have to worry about that. So, but the pink Himalayan salt is not good for you either. It's definitely not good for you. It definitely has sodium in it, and it definitely has the MSG in it. But it's better for you than iodized salt, than regular table salt, iodized salt, but it still has sodium in it. So if anybody's eating pink Himalayan salt or some type of coarse rock salt, thinking that that's better for you than iodized salt, it may be better for you, but nothing is better than just not using any salt at all. I am a seasoning aficionado, so I have a whole cabinet full of different types of seasonings. I shop for different types of seasonings all the time, all over. Some people's thing may be keychains when they go out of town or when they go shopping at different stores. Mine are seasonings and sauces. I like to try different sauces and seasonings and buy different seasonings from everywhere. So I've got lots of different ones. And now I'm on the search and hunt for seasonings with no salt. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below. I definitely like to know. Links, put those in the comments below. Because I'm always looking for different seasonings. And now I'm looking for different seasonings that I can use to grill with, to air fry with, to broil with, to roast with. That can replace where we won't miss the salt altogether. So, again, thank you all for joining me in making my Shaun-Guac. It is complete. Look at that. It looks so tasty. If you like guacamole, you are going to love this. If you like a little spice, even if you don't like guacamole, you may love this. Because Winston was not a fan of guacamole, but he loves this avocado spread. So it really is good. It's got some different textures and some different tastes to it. So don't necessarily expect to taste the guacamole, but it is avocado based. So, you'll have some similarities there. You can take this and have it for breakfast, spread over some sourdough with some bacon or some sausage or something like that, or you can just eat it by itself. Just spread it over a piece of bread and a toasted bread, and it's a good, healthy, fulfilling snack. It really is. So, like I said, as I promised, more content. You got it. I'm not necessarily ready, but I'm ready, baby. There's nothing left to do but jump off the porch and do it. So, here I am, jumping off the porch, creating more content. I hope you all will join us on our journey. I'll post this on all platforms. Give us a follow, give us a like, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Links will be below, or in my previous post. And yeah, I look forward to just having some candid conversations with you all. Everything won't be staged around doing something, although there are plenty of things that I like to do that I wouldn't mind sharing with you all and sharing with the world, with my IG, Facebook fam, and just sharing with the world. But, we'll have some real conversations about, life, about black women, about women, period, about women with no kids, about women on a career hustle, about women with kids, that are trying to make it all work, about motherless children, about old school versus new school, about why the OGs, the old matriarchs are needed, about how to turn ourselves, this generation's 80 babies, 70s babies, maybe a few 90s babies if you mature, early 90s, probably more so 80s babies, 70s babies, late 60s babies, how we can turn into the matriarchs, how we can take what was passed down to us or what wasn't passed down to us, just our life situations, and take them and learn how to pass those lessons on to the young girls coming up behind us in a way that doesn't feel like, where they don't feel like we're demeaning them or we're judging them or passing judgment on them, in a way that is reciprocal. That it has to be reciprocity in every type of relationship. So you want them to feel like you share with them, they share with you. So that's how I felt with my grandmother. I tell her my problem, she tell me how she had a problem similar to mine sometime within her life. Therefore, I can listen to that, use my deductive reasoning, use my intellect, or use my knowledge for where I was at that time in my life, and deduce, what she did, listen to her reasoning and listen to what she did, and try to use those things to draw my own conclusions on what I needed to do in my life. She never told me what to do. She never judged me on anything that I did. But what she did allow was the space and the opportunity for me to express what was going on in my life with her. She also allowed me to, she also gave me the wisdom of what she learned in her life. And then I was able to kind of figure out, hey, you've been through something that I've been through. It's a way to be able to talk to people, where they can relate.